ehu so is suitable for the job. Yet then you do kwa kusi a name so on ko shemra maya. The political system no emian to tuni panano.
And we na dream say bibia e kama.
Okay ah. And I said you made no kwa brape no aba obe varanda ke obe ozidi obe wuni varanda wo so be adre. Wuna nkasa wo so kwa ntumi hwe ho. Wo so ko shemra mam. So I was here taking second look, critical look, including presidential candidates. Yeah, the crowd will be best or contest, so a president, watch a political party, straight away a candidate, if you don't call a candidate, not EDD, and you have also John Saba. Can you imagine? And your whole political structure, no, and your papa. To go parliament, the caliber of Nkofo Senior. And yet, I bring it and yet, because your political party system no, is so weak. You found a crane and castle. And when I'm a pro, when I would be a fair, you push you now. When I won't come a click home, your mafia,
you was in chain,
sign to baby, you know, and garbage, and then the Afenyo the catcher said, in spite of problems, oh, my union, only here, and they said, if a hospital. Near second chamber. That didn't you go see hospital. I said, yeah, one more or more honorables. Now you're dishonorables.
Yeah,
only to a separate or every classes.
They also they belong to the political class. So I wouldn't know you to mama.
One only a political class.
Your political
one only a fathers.
Yeah,
now a him father, see a hen, a weekend down with your position. Yanina yet to a mamma, and no priority say. Obesha say, ya sitting with ye. Who ye again now, in any case, I'll make my war. Doctor patient relationship, I confidential.
Yeah.
Me bow doctor. Now, dear Betty, me yard that one tell me see you straight. Because you are not entitled to release it to anybody. And the idea order that. Say, Ebia Moon say, your friend is a doctor for the be on more, or call more, or more release him a year. And don't you know in Russia, big job of woman, brother. Yeah, the pump. What's the young Concoma hospital that way, where a minority leader, or more, I will shame more and more. I would be a 7 5 year program, or 1 year 40s. To your youth, young man, Mabuni Quine, Mabuni bin Yaman Quine, or no, now Jane Cherani said, young person can create a class system.
Political class.
Just a moment, most of saying, and you didn't win the war with you, and not you could do parliament. Ya can ya say more. Among your name. Jatia, you press more, and what's your dear, you breath air touching on, yeah, baby, because we cannot promote it way by the next election time, or say, winning by 4 because on your more. Member Casse, a band beer, Babasu, the Philipia. Members of that parliament in this parliament, because if you read a constitution carefully, a member I both the responsibility of opposition and government power. You said now, yes, it's a year, or mine up Brocam and Abreso. A Cabia, and as a Bishabia, mine a couple beyond for parliament.
Yeah.
And just both wings, opposition and government, a cabo, and your man, a cautious second. Then Jabba Joseph because what the people of this country also be and say a balance of man and Koya. We show no more parliament union must clear
near the new set.
Yeah, who said most of them sign a year. Yeah, now we recycle. Whereby no better than one no account was in America. What are you talking about? You're part of it.
Okay.
And Yadia knows and occupy your front page. I said no, I can a mugu. Na me ye sure say ono akoda dwene ho biwa na ohwe bebia wo free ni bebia obeduru ya won ka political class system nkire bio in his life munja sa adwe no na sa parliament no you derive your authority from the people of this country and so bia ba me your company ne ya na obeso obetrai e konso onyo bia ba 4 years and you know sa ba be pay cho and mind you obi nu apo bi cho so me MP leader say apo bi cho so me minister and as you be power cho so be president. We now have a fight. And to be president. ah me time bi sika ma de se fa ko ye mboduduma ma to o fridge ma bo ne ma to fuel amount wo da air condition me ye du me light wo ye nu mu light ya sa di so je nye di wo checha salute wo wie na ye adwuma wa anya wo ye bibi kito bi asema sa to bi wa ye me nya ye o ntumi ya de twe ho o ma na obi ba bi je ni.
Okay.
That is how you must see this. Now you get this. The lives of Afenyo Markin. Omunya microphone nesu woni mu a. Omo ma me kan se mu nche. Eh o ma ni hot ye mi o. Me bankofo bu circle round about anopeya. Wo hwe ni pen ma tutu hiamoa.
Hiamoa.
Wo mo te air condition mo ti won te de ekoso okru. Ya won ni nam road so be what is on the street. Onya se mu no ne ka.
Okay.
Se mu no.
Meda say, you know that the Adjoa Sarfo revelations in a way revelations in. And some ya Canada na no mo see a can warm and no more inside that day braying.
Yeah, I think sir Oti or Maimu as a young person now who gauge the problems our mind no face this veil of hopelessness I hunger problem of unemployment and and all that you seek is a hope and a sustaining thinking say the political establishment will do something extraordinary just to turn things around, and you come to the realize say there are a lot of weak minds occupying sensitive position because this time Ghana forward down, this is the time you expect people in leadership position to speak to inspire confidence, hope. Sabaya Ghana but we hope things will be fixed. Not many you come by hospital as OT region. Yes, you see, I was on the platform with you when I told you say regions na creating and because it's not just about creating region. It is about bringing development to the doorstep. That is the whole concept decentralization is all about. So what do I know be a Techima regional capital? Where you wake a Techima be a regional capital me say
I know I'm a okay. And so regional capital.
So now, young quite Techima, you miss almost say, Yamamu regional capital development. I focus based on where I bind there, but a bit of wine over
only family that said yet now.
Some of the hospital, some of the regions, I'm dying, I bind and see dying, and our offices, and I just staff with administrative staff, and we are paying them. So this whole concept of creating regional at the cost of minor is paying for that. So when you speak to some of these issues, people think that we are politics. Development baby, and can you spend even regional hospital, some developmental signature programs via Techima Bay regional capital. This where say way by establishing a Kenyan Sabia no development, nothing, and no minor boka. And that is the problem. So the likes of Afenyo Markin and Co, you cannot blame them because you've cheapened the politics in such a way. So I'm telling you, a time will come, say, you're careful, we'll be putting a lot of idiots in power. But we the citizens need to look at how we are monetizing this political landscape. Let us look at merit. Now you panel. The they are boying to solve the problem, not because a party sika no is saying the monetization of the entire political landscape, and I'm making it possible. And a lot of Galamsey campaigns are in Parliament. So just imagine fighting against Galamsey. The campaigns are there in the House. How do you fight Galamsey? So I think that we should be guided in whatever that we do. Sabiyebe move on. Adjoa Sarfo answer my okay. Senka Ghana is a serious country. Anka free studio while anka police for Pekeno. Because in Semna all canon are a border on criminality, and obetimi assist the police to investigate some of these things. You don't say these things and go home. Menka say yancheno, but in Semna all canon we should be interested because these are criminal issues. School feeding na dear the 7 krana. Ya can't for party apparatchiks in they are making money at the expense of Mkrano Mohono. The last time I called Techima, I visited Madame for Beretta, there were one of the schools. Because fortunately, not time as some Mkrani did. Yeah, Adriana, dear man, Crano Moodino. When you boss were Miss Ubesu. But this Adriana, Iquabrane, Mame, I yet the Besu was a Mkrani. So for them, it is a money-making avenue machine. And in Adjoa Sarfo kase, ma meno they or catch and so put to ghost name. And some now can and throw him. They are the truth.
Yeah, no correct.
That is what I'm saying. There, Obetimia police to unravel some of these criminals because there is no expiry date on issues of criminality. You understand? Because it's one major issue. School feeding, you know, party executive, party microphone at the moment, and almost at the moment, and I'm saying, and go through any proper screening, any proper way. And I'm going to say, my party about the idea, mammy, I'm making money at the expense of way, and the dear baby we are saying, and there, various schools in Nasa for no. The challenges and we seeking to resolve and I think that we need to show that seriousness. And again, it also exposes the level of insincerity on the part of people we put in power. For instance, Abraham you left the echo. There was this person who went to parliament. Adjoa Sarfo she couldn't speak on that particular issue till they did not go to the radio. So I didn't vote. And so what? Wow, and I show how unserious I make a parliament and sometimes they cannot expect people to respect them because the house itself is breeding contempt and impunity. So how dare you demand somebody? That's what the last time I was telling you. I'm afraid Oliver Baka didn't call her. The following day, look at the confrontation that happened in Parliament. This is a house that is expected to Ghana for respect more. And I'm saying, the Parliament is a constitutional creature. Yeah. Ghana for respecting the institution. But we nipa na team now. If you are not responsible, trust me, nobody will respect you. Exactly. It's the reason why the speaker told them, "Say, honorable members, before people will respect us, we must first respect ourselves." This is a media past former former MP. What's criminality? So, obi to be frab on Tiabra on your MP to go house akotoaba. And today she's affirming say no. So what does that tell you about Parliament? So an outsider who is not a parliamentarian can just walk into the house, put mask, go and vote. How unserious this whole concept parliamentary distance is. And then we have Afenyo Markin Ivan and say, we have special hospital, we have defense chamber, because then the question is, what at all are you doing in the chamber? Are you resolving problems? You are not doing anything. Rather, you are asking for things a bit live better, live well, not the people who brought you there. So I think we have a lot as people, and I'm expecting let us show seriousness this time around. You see, I don't believe in leadership are very weak in dealing with problems. There be a cancer in our part of the world. No, said the black people yes no. You don't need Professor Meso no. You need to be very ruthless when you are president, but very pragmatic. Because that is the only language that black man and African we understand. Who's action where there are consequences ahead. So be guided by the consequences before you embark on whatever action. But when the consequences are removed, just like Akufo-Addo did by removing all the consequences, at the end of the day, you open the floodgate, people will do the impossible. And that is what we need to guard against. Adjoa Sarfo now our president according to her, issue no by an autumn the command nipa was swear an old country Ghana for say corruption there under my government there, private sector. The president rather told him no. This particular issue, we cannot pursue it. I know that she became an enemy, and it wasn't just a single issue. Professor Frimpong Boateng about the son of an enemy. President Juma said, "Unquire Galam said the report Babontin detailing culpability, complicity, saying negligence, and a whole lot of criminal activities." Professor Frimpong Boateng became a villain. He was demonized, he was victimized, he was insulted, just all of unholy this thing was said about him. Some individual within the MPP class will go court. This is a person he sought to fight corruption, and the corruption I win corruption for Professor Frimpong Boateng Bokato and
Papa we said no when Monyama GD because of the Adjoa or cardio
Anas proud to the MPP coming. Now Anas was a hero.
Yes.
Canada Japan in a group for the Anas Boka to a uniformer and then Matisse so I call in the case of US and so clearly Ghana folks you understand that Abraham Akufo-Addo your president and some of us were out there talking, no. Now we didn't do so because of hate, and I said we were anti-establishment or anti-government, whatever. But rather, no, and seminar up a man phone to me, that was what we were telling them, and then that is good. Some of these things come to affirm. Some of them, some are Canada, no. So we didn't do these things out of hate, but the person at the helm of affairs at the time, no, now on your president. This is a guy, fortunately, he was just living the dream. Childhood fantasies. I wanted to be president, but he forgot to say being president comes with the responsibility. But he was president without responsibility. And you know, so no responsibility. And I'm for nam no now call functions. I won't say talking. I know he's happy being president, but the responsibility that makes one president, you know, or the nina or trashy nina, and that is why some of these things revelations are coming up. So I think that we should be guided. The past cannot define the present, but we should be guided. So some of these things will not happen. And Adjoa Sarfo, Speaker of Parliament should be interested.
Sure.
Now who say nipa no kwatena de no so na nye Adjoa Sarfo. So the investigation must be conducted. Sabia Ghana for once again will have hope in Parliament. Now Sandema when you is hanging around, you come back and tell us you hear chamber, who hear chamber de kwa. After all, that is a question somebody will be asking.